Hello, Libra. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time coming, welcome if you are returning. Welcome back if you are returning. Libra, I prayed and I meditated over your reading the way that I normally do, and I laid the foundation of your spread so we could get it going faster. I will be clarifying some cards here, and you'll get a chance to really see what's going on. This won't be the end of it. Okay, the card on the bottom of the deck shows me that it shows me the central energy of what's going on with you, Libra. What's going on, what will be going on for the month for Libra. You have the of Wands in the upright position. Libra, Libra, Libra. You have the of Wands that shows me that you're stressed, really, really stressed out, or you will be stressed out going into March. But I feel like you've been stressed way before, which gives us now. The reason I chuckled a little bit is because I just did Leo's reading and I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled, and you guys have similar cards. It's like, I don't know, is your significant other a Leo? Are you with the Leo? Because I just did their spread. It'll be interesting to see how it turns out. Leo got the Ten of Wands as the central energy, and you got the Ten of Wands. Leo had the Ten of Wands over here, and you got the Ten of Wands in the immediate future. Interesting. Leo also had the World card underneath the bottom, and you have it in the near past. Okay, Libra, let's see what's going on here with you guys. Leo, you have something going on with the Leo. Libra, in your past, you have the World card. In your, this is you, this is the you card, how you feel, what you're going through, what's on your mind. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Very good, in the upright position. At the center of the spread is the situation. You have the Ten of Wands, like I was just saying with Leo. And you have the Star card. The sun covering it. The sun is happiness, fulfillment, major arcana, joy. It's also the star that rules Leo. This is Leo. It's like a Leo card. Leo is ruled by the sun. In the immediate future, excuse me, I've been talking a lot. You have the Ten of Wands. Total outcome is the Queen of Swords in the upright position. Now, you've got two major arcanas and the rest are minor arcanas. Two major changes taking place and some challenges, some conflict here with the minor arcanas. Situations that's going on in your life, like everyday situations that we all deal with from time to time. In the past, you've had a cycle come full term, a success cycle. It's definitely, this cycle with the World card could mean travel. It could mean that something's coming to, to an end, to a complete cycle, and then something is going to start all over again. It could also mean ultimate success. But for you, I definitely feel like you had some sort of ending with something, and then you reached some success right after it, or not far after, because the Ten of Pentacles is right next to it. So with that change that took place in your life, with that complete cycle, the Ten of Pentacles emerge, and this is excellent. This is you where you are now, opulent, successful. Many of you are, you have families. There's some happiness going on, some big money making with business. Some of you are planning for your future right now, for retirement maybe, or investments. Because you've been so successful, you want to continue doing what you're doing. This is what I'm feeling. Some of you want to travel, you want to get out more, you will be traveling more. You will be getting around doing some things. Very, very good, very good, very good. But right next to it in the situation, You have the Seven of Wands, and those are battles. Those that's you needing to stand your ground on something, because there is movements here. There is movements. There's good money coming in. Wealth regeneration. You know, but you face opposition as a challenge, as something or someone trying to stand in your way of you getting what it is you want. There's an energy around you, could be internal, it could be external, and it's subtle. It's not quite clear yet exactly what it is. It's like a subtle feel, subtle but consistent. There's an intensity about this. You're happy, you're successful, you're making money, you're making moves, you're making big money moves. You're at a 10, but right next to it you go back down to a 7. Heated discussions, heated arguments, fighting, standing your ground, having to battle, compete. Maybe some of you are competing with work, competing to go further, or competing to keep what you have. Some of you are competing with business to gain more success with the sun covering it. Some of you are competing or fighting in your home life because this is something of passion. This is something you have burning desire, feelings for. The spirit is on you strong. Some of you, this feels really entrepreneurial. Feels like career for you. Some of you are entertainers, and you're competing, you're battling with the world card. This feels like entertainment as well, like maybe being on stage, being out in the world, traveling, doing something creative. Could be business, entertainment, something creative. The sun is over it, creativity. Leo is about creativity. The sun being out on center stage, happiness, spotlight, like the star, success. Interesting, very interesting. Over here in the immediate future, you have the Nine of Wands. So you go from Seven of Wands, battling, standing your ground, and you go all the way to Nine of Wands. Now you're defensive. You're on defense. You're on defense right here because you're battling. You've been battling. You're bruised. You feel like you're losing, but you're still, persevering. You're still standing up and defending whatever it is that gives you that passion, that drive. But that fight is still in you. Look at that. That's a Leo. Well, some of you are with the Leo. I keep saying Leo. There's a lion back here. That's passion. That's spirit. That's tenacity, leadership, courage, protection, that inner strength. You're fighting back with everything you have. That's why the Ten of Wands is here too. The Ten of Wands, to me, this looks like fight, but the Ten of Wands is actually burdens, carrying too much on your own, having to do everything yourself. But this looks like a fierce battle as well. Look at that. This doesn't look like the traditional Ten of Wands. This person looks like they've been through the mill, like they've been beaten down. But you're standing your ground. You're standing. In the total outcome, you have Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords in the upright position. This is actually your energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It looks like somebody on the other end. It looks like a more opposition coming in. Or could be you detaching yourself to the outcome of a situation that you're working to build so that you can continue going forth with it. And removing your emotions out of a situation so that you can persevere. You can see clearly, you can think clearly, on guard, maybe coming out of this battle and winning, but you come out standing in your own energy, standing stronger in your own energy. None of these cards are your energy unless you have fire, strong fire in your chart, or you have Leo in your chart, with the sun. You have um Earth in your chart, but you come out bitter from this fight, this fierce fight. You probably come out sharper on the end. I want to clarify some cards here. I want to definitely want to clarify. The sun can either hurt you or help you in this situation. With the Seven of Wands, um I feel like the sun is a helping card in this. You know, it's shedding light on the situation. It's bringing something to light. It's that spark that you continue, that you will need to keep burning, to help you keep focused on the end result and not on the fight, if that makes sense. It is happiness. It is that light at the end of the tunnel that keeps you going. Why is Seven of Wands here? Spirit, can you tell us why Seven of Wands is here? Why is Seven of Wands here? Spirit, can you tell us why Seven of Wands is here? Why is Seven of Wands here, Spirit? Page of Pentacles in reverse. A practical start not getting off the ground. Three of Wands in reverse. There's so much fire. A ship is not coming in. Something you really want is not coming to fruition, or coming the way that you want it to come, which is why, you're continuing to fight to manifest it, or you will be. This is like the current situation. This is what's going to be, coming from February through March. You're fighting to get what you want. You mean business. You mean business. This feels like business endeavors relating to money, business endeavors. You know what you want. You've got your eyes set on something else, something new that you want to come in, but it's not coming in, and you're competing. You got to compete for it. This feels work related or business related, but you've got the sun here on your side. Keep going for it, Libra. Keep going for whatever it is you want. Don't stop. Don't let anybody steal it from you because you got, people around you not wanting to see you get what you need. This is what I'm picking up. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Why is the Nine of Wands here? Keep going for it. We all have free will. See, look at this. Fool. Go for it. Fool in the upright position. You go for what you want. Regardless of what anybody says, how anybody feels around you. If people say no to you, turn you down, and those doors don't open, you got justice in reverse over here. Go for what you want and don't feel like, don't feel like you can't have it. Don't feel like, something happened that's unjust, but go for it anyway. Don't get caught up in your hermit mode. I feel like this is actually your energy. This is you. This is Libra. In the upright position, you're fighting for justice. You're fighting for truth and fairness. In the reverse position, you're not getting that fairness. That fairness is not coming through. Something is unjust. Something is untruthful. So you're on defense. You're going for what you want. You feel like there may be some unfairness, which brings on more fighting. There's some sort of turbulence here. But you're not going to stay in your shell. You're not going back to your shell as the hermit. You're going to use that knowledge, whatever knowledge you had on the inside, to get you to this point in your life. You're going to use it and apply it, because the hermit is about going inside and seeking knowledge internally, meditating on whatever it is you learn while you go inside, meditating to get these answers. But you've gotten what you need from this situation and you're moving on. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Why is the Queen of Swords here for Libra? Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Sun is in reverse. There will be a turn down of an offer of love. This looks like love over here, or something that you do love, but it feels like love. You're going to go for something, find out some truth about it, You're going to find out that the situation was unfair or unjust. You're not going to go in your shell. You're not going to go in your man or woman cave. You're going to use that knowledge that you learn. And like I said, this is your energy. I feel like you're going to cut someone out. You're not going to offer them love and happiness. False start, turning someone down, rejecting maybe an offer that they give you, turning it down because you found out some truth through these trials and tribulations. If this is about love, then that's what this means for some of you with love. For some of you is business, for some of you is love. You're going to have the upper hand in the end. You're going to be able to say, stop. You're going to hold up that sword, and you're going to have the strength to turn this down because you fought, you've given it your all. And the sun, since the sun is in reverse over here, let's see why the sun is upright. Let's see why the sun, I'm curious. Why is the sun here? Why is the sun in a challenging position for the Seven of Wands? Because it's over here in reverse. Why is the sun here? Why is the sun here? Spirit, can you tell us why the sun is here? Why is the sun here? Ooh, look at this. King of Wands, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords in the upright position. You're moving on from a situation. This King of Wands wants to stop you with the sun, the King of Wands. Your energy is next to it. This is fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This King of Wands is here with the sun, wanting to stop you from moving on, wanting to stop you, because there's fight here. Fight energy, standing your ground, something, not getting off the ground, being turned down, not coming into fruition. The King of Wands covers it. Knight of Swords is rushing behind it, opposing. And then there's you moving on with the Six of Swords. There's moving on here. Moving on here despite challenges. Challenges begin here. Challenges increase here. You coming out on top and saying, no, this is it, enough is enough. Because the Ten of Wands, these burdens are actually the end of a cycle. So you're saying enough is enough. You will not stand in the way. This Knight of, look at this. King of Swords, Five of Wands, Ten of Wands. Look at this. Fighting. This is you, and this is you again. It's underneath. It's in here twice. This is in here twice. King of Swords, making good decisions in the upright position. You standing strong and fight for what you want. Battle. This Queen of Wands could be, Queen of Swords could be it actually is the counterpart of the King of Swords, but in this position, this could be you or the other person. This person could be coming back up in the future after the fierce battle and it still gets turned down. This is what I'm feeling. Victory. King of Wands. Knight of Swords. Victory. Rushing in. Moving on. Yeah. This is a pretty good reading. Libra. It really is. It may look a little crazy. but it'll make sense to some of you. It'll resonate with you. You know, the battles that you have in, you know, in your life. It'll make sense to some of you. Some of you it won't. I'm gonna sprinkle a little love on this reading, because there's some good energies here. You've got a lot of fight in you, a lot of determination in you, a lot of fire around you too. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Someone is definitely fighting ferociously for what they want, and they're not letting anybody stand in the way. I feel like it's you, Libra, you know. I feel like it's you. Look at this. Choose your battles. 7 of Wands. Blossom. You know. You've got 2 world cards. Look at this. You can have what you want. You can bring all of this to an end if this is what you want. You've got Blossom, world card here. World card. Choose your battles. You got the 7 of Wands twice. Choose your battles wisely. Stand your ground. You know. Go for exactly what you want. This is awesome. This is a great reading. Yeah. I see success and victory here. Very, very strong cards. You've got it going on for the month of Libra, you know. Normally you guys deal with a lot of indecision. You have a tough time deciding on what you want, but you're very decisive in this reading. I see that, you know, and it has like a consistency. You've decided to fight for what you want, and, you know, stand up for it unapologetically. And say no to things that you don't want. A lot of cards came out. Okay, we call these two. Look at this choice, just like I said. Wow, okay. Faith. Have some faith. And choice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Go for it. Go for what you want. Have some faith. Make this choice. You've already made the choice. Have some faith that you'll get what you want, and you'll be fine. You'll be all right. Wow. Okay. Way to go. Way to go, Libra. I like it. Libra, if this video resonates with you, give me a shout. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. And hold on one moment. Okay, Libra, I am back. I had to take care of that phone call real quick before I close out the reading, but yes, that is where we left off, with you needing to have faith and go ahead and make whatever choice you need to make with what you need in your life. Anyway, I'm out, and I will be back in the middle of for the mid-month love reading. So be on the lookout. If you like this video, please give me the thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends, and leave me comments. If you want a personal reading, reach out to me from the information that is in the description box. Okay? So long for now, Libra. Take care. Bye.